Hey guys, this is Tank Setups here, and I'm doing my contest entry for Dahlyvh and CyberAquarist Marineland sponsored contest. So, what they want to know is what keeping aquariums means to us aquarists. So I'm going to start off with my experiences as an aquarist. I've been keeping aquariums for 11 years now. I'm 16 years old, so ever since I was 5 years old, I started out with a 5-gallon tank. A couple years later, I got a 10-gallon. 10-gallon lasted me 10 years up until last year, when I had to upgrade because of some nitrate issues, because I overstocked my tank with parrotfish. It's my first cichlid I ever had. So I got the 20-gallon, and I overstocked that one too. It only took 6 to 8 months, and I got a new tank, and I got this one. I've had this one for 4 or 5 months now, and you know, it's been a blast. I've kept so many species in this tank. I'll just name off their generic, in-store names. Red Texas cichlid, I had the green tear, convict, Jack Dempsey, Oscar. I've had crayfish, I had glarmies, parrotfish, manganese. That's what I really want to keep now, is the manganese. I've got a male and a female in here, and I'm hoping they can spit out some babies and I can go make some money and get some supplies for myself at the fish store. My filter's making a weird sound. That sounded weird. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about what it means to me. Keeping fish tanks is more than a hobby. It's definitely an addiction. You have to you have to be addicted to it to do it. You can't just like it, it can't just be like a side hobby. It's like keeping a cat or a dog, you gotta feed it every day, you gotta clean up its poop, you gotta make sure it's, good from viruses on dogs and cats, fleas, heartworm stuff. You gotta make sure that they don't have parasites or they don't have ick or stuff like that. And you have to be on top of things. You have to love doing it. You can't just like it. It can't just be like, oh yeah, I keep some fish at home. It's gotta be like, dude, I got the sick ass fish tank at home with some big ass fish in it. And if you bring your goldfish over and toss it in my tank, my fish will just rip it in half and eat it, I mean, yeah, some people are going to be like, oh, that's so cruel, but, it happens in nature. I mean, come on, I don't live feed. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea because of, transferring parasites and stuff. I want to keep the tank as pure as possible. It's like having a piece of nature in your house, it's really peaceful. After a hard day at school, I come home, just lay on my bed, watch these guys, and oh, he took a little bit of a whack at her, but she ain't having none of it. It's like it's really hard to explain to the common person. Hey, dude, I got this really cool fish tank at my house. What do you got? Goldfish in it? What is it? 2 gallons? Yeah, it's got goldfish and it's 2 gallons. People don't understand, but when they see it, they're like, whoa, dude, that's insane. This thing is tight. And you're like, thank you, dude. And they're like, where do you get those fish? And I'm like, just a place I know. And they're like, dude, I catch fish in like a river that look like that. And you're like, yeah, well, when these fish get full grown, they could probably eat the fish you catch in the river. Keeping an aquarium, it's a showpiece, when I get older, I want to have, if I'm still interested, I want to have a big fish tank with big fish in it, and it's going to be a showpiece, and that would be really enjoyable. It's what keeping aquariums means to me is, it's something you can talk about and brag about. I mean, most people at school, they're like, I play baseball, so people at school are like, hey, dude, I just got the best, I'll just use generic terms for you guys, I just got the new best baseball bat and some batting gloves, and you're like, oh cool, I have some cool batting gloves and stuff too, but I got a fish tank at home, I think that's pretty cool. It's 55 gallons and it's got some 10-inch fish in it. I mean, that's a little bit exotic, and it's a little bit different than, just to spice up the conversation. It's definitely a piece you talk about. Keeping fish tanks it's my life. So, if you guys got any questions or concerns, comment. Thank you, Dahlyvh and CyberAquarist for putting on this wonderful competition. And good luck to the participants in it. Best of luck to all you guys. Hope to see some good entries. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you.